I don't know how to start this, so we're gonna just roll with it. I do my eyebrows first. Some people do their primer first. I don't. I know I'm gonna mess up my eyebrows, or I know I'm not gonna be happy with them, so I'll just do my eyebrows first. I don't use like an eyebrow pencil. I use an eyeliner, like the twisty kind. I also use it in my waterline. That's probably not the most hygienic, but you know, I use this. It's gonna be weird to do my eyebrows on camera. Okay. So the way I do my eyebrows, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's kind of like a little bone right here. If you like touch around your eye, there's like a little bone. There's also like a little pudgy fatness. I have, what is it called? Double eyelids, fat eyelids. I don't know what you want to call them, but I have like fat eyelids, so I have like a little pudginess right here. So I'll kind of go over it. Hang on. Do I do it in the camera or the mirror? I have both up. I don't know. I'll kind of follow it. Maybe I do it here. Oh, it's dark right there. I kind of follow it, and then I'll go down. Now I actually don't like that. I do my eyebrows in different ways. It depends on what I'm doing. Oh, if you're gonna use micellar water, by the way, I have it on a shop paper towel. Shut up, it works. But if you're gonna do micellar water, it kind of leaves like a weird residue afterwards. You just kind of wipe it off. I use my hand. Use a dry paper towel if you want. I don't really care. This is up to you. But I do my eyebrows in several different ways. Sometimes I'll have them to go straight across, or I'll kind of go like this. But this is like what I'm doing now. I'll just follow that pudginess kind of out. Don't worry about the front parts looking weird. Obviously, your eyebrows are going to be different than mine. I just thought about that. You probably don't have shaved eyebrows, so this doesn't really matter. But I don't really know how you would fill in your eyebrows, because I've never filled in my eyebrows in the traditional sense. Hang on, I gotta lock in for a second. Watch these come out really good. No. I lied. No, but I don't really know how to fill in your eyebrows in the traditional sense. I'd probably look that up with someone else, because my eyebrows are shaved. I shave mine. They're actually grown out. Like, I didn't shave them before this. I probably should have, but I'll kind of follow that lasting tail right there, and then see, they're different. They always end. This is why I'm saying I do my eyebrows first before like primer or anything, because they always end up really weird. And I guarantee you I'm not gonna like these either. I don't know why I wiped it on one side. I'll probably do these off camera. So let me do this, and then I'll come back. All right. So I look a little goofy. We're gonna ignore that. So I take an angle brush. Can you even see that? I don't know if you can. Like, can I get out of the way or something? I don't know. Beauty guru. I take like a little angle brush. It's like very thin. Okay, it's not gonna focus. And then it has like a spoolie on the end. It's actually made for eyebrows. So I have a specific black I use for my eyebrows and my lips. You don't have to do that. It's just what I do. I just have a ton of black. I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. I have a bunch of black. So use whatever you have. You're definitely gonna look different than mine. Your collection is definitely gonna look different than mine. Anyways, I'm gonna take black on this, and then I'm gonna like fill in where I put the eyeliner. I'll kind of drag it, and bam. It doesn't like set it or anything. I just think it looks a little more cohesive. They're definitely different. We're aiming for sisters, not cousins. They don't have to be perfect. We're aiming for sisters, not twins. That's wrong. They don't have to be perfect. It's okay if they aren't. No one's really gonna care. I mean, makeup's very subjective. What you think is pretty may not be pretty to someone else or to me. Anyways, I'll take the spoolie then, and this front bit, I'll kind of like that-ish, so it's kind of like smooth and blended instead of like a harsh, kind of like what real eyebrows are. They're kind of like blended out, I guess would be the term. But don't do it too much, because then you kind of look like you have a unibrow. There's nothing wrong with unibrows, it's just not what I'm looking for, you know? Like this, I'd say I probably did a little too much of the blending, but it's also different on camera than it is on here. I don't know how well I did my eyebrows really poorly, and that's what I'm learning. Next. So, I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Put it on my face. Whatever. But I'll take this, and you can put it in your hands. Wash your hands. wash your hands. Like, make sure they're clean. They're clean. I washed them. I know better. Trust me. You can't. Trust me. I'll take a little bit and some people put it directly on their face. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to clean the nozzle every time, so I'll just take it kind of like a few inches off my hand and I'll just... You don't need a lot, but I'll do that. I'll just kind of put it on my fingers. You can use a brush, you can use a spatula, whatever. You use whatever you want, but that's not what I do. This stuff gets very tacky. I'm going to be pulling some weird faces during this, so... I don't know. Prepare for that. Makeup makes some weird faces. I put it all over their face, trying to avoid my eyebrows. It gets very tacky, and the longer you let it sit up, the more tacky it's gonna get. You don't have to go on your eyebrows. My eyebrows? You don't have to go on your eyelids. I don't. Some people do. I don't know if it's made for eyebrows. I keep saying eyebrows. Eyelids? I don't know if it's made for eyelids, but you definitely could do it if you want. Anyways, now I clean my hands off. We're doing the base next. I need to find my spatula first, though. God knows where I put everything. Oh, here it is. So, the foundation color... Did I even get my foundation? Oh, I did. It's right here. I have, like, everything on my lap and spread out and stuff, so... The foundation I use is too dark. I use this. I don't even think you could tell. It's like CoverGirl True Blend Matte, so it's supposed to be matte. That's what I use. I use L20 Light Ivory. I don't even know if you can get this CoverGirl. I don't know if you can get... But, like, a lot of my stuff is, like, drugstore. Or, like, really old stuff. So, you may not have a lot of this stuff. You're going to take your foundation. If it's a stick, you probably don't have to follow this. But if it's a liquid, like mine is... Oh, God, the cap. I didn't put it on. But if it's a liquid, like mine is, put it on the back of your hand. Trust me, it works. I use a sponge to apply my foundation. You can use a brush. I'd say probably this is a foundation. Yeah. So, you can use something like this. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. I actually didn't spill as much as I thought. It's like a little drop. It's fine. Anyways. You use something like this. You don't have to use exactly this. Something that's dense and, like, hard. Not, like, fluffy. What is all over you? Okay. You can use something like that, though. Like I said, I use a sponge, but you can use a brush. If you're going to use a sponge, you need to wet it. Any cream thing you have to use a wet sponge for, unless you're trying to get, like, a more sheer. Apply your foundation with a brush, and then take a dry sponge and stipple it out. Or not stipple, but, like, shear it out. Whatever. Don't drag sponges either. I'll show you. Anyways, any, like, cream thing you're using, you need to use, like, a wet sponge for. Unless you're wanting a sheer, then you can go with a brush and then use a sponge afterwards. Everyone's going to be different. I like a full coverage because my face, I have a bunch of, like, weird tones. So, I like a full coverage. I like a heavy, dense application. So, I use a sponge. Obviously, you can get sheer with a sponge. I don't know how. I think I'm off-center, too. But anyways. Wet sponge. Some people take, or not wet, but, like, damp. Some people take setting spray and soak the sponge. I don't. Setting spray is expensive, and I'd rather not waste that stuff. Even though I don't really use it. I'm yapping. Some people take setting spray. I don't. I'll use water. Red Solo cup. So just kind of dunk it in your water. Give it a few squishies, and then pull it out. And you're, oh my god, that sprayed all over me and my phone. Okay. Do it over a sink, I guess. But, like, get it damp. Don't have it... So, water went on my phone, and it stopped the recording. We're back. Do this over a sink, I guess. Or something you're willing to get wet. Anyways, damp sponge. Foundation on the back of your hand. You don't need a lot. I promise you, you do not need as much as you think. You need to take it. You're just gonna kind of circle it around your hand. I don't know how to show you this, but you're going to kind of circle it evenly distributed, essentially, and then you're going to... Don't pound your face. Don't pound your face. Lightly apply it, and I mean lightly. You don't have to hit so hard like I do. I know I hit hard. You don't have to. I don't. Honestly, dare I say, this might be a little too light. I probably mix it a little too light, but it's okay. Realistically, I like peeling myself out. A lot of my makeup is like that. You're gonna get it everywhere, including your neck. And if you need to re-up, again, just like circle your hand or something. You don't need a lot. I promise you, you do not need a lot. Like, honestly, I probably put way too much on this side. And you're not going to drag, because if you drag, it's going to be streaky. Same thing with brushes. Don't drag. It's going to be streaky. There's a couple different ways you can do concealer. You can do a brush, just like with your foundation. You can do a brush. I don't think I have a concealer brush that I could... Well, I'd say this is probably a concealer brush. Something that's small and dense. I don't use concealer brushes. I use a sponge, if you will. I use a sponge. This has a bit of color corrector on it. Concealer uses color wheel, so that's why I said there's a couple different ways. If you have any red spots on you, like pimples, that your makeup doesn't, that your foundation doesn't cover, put color corrected concealer on it, or you can also use it for brightening. I don't have any spots I want to cover that I know my concealer can't get, because my concealer is an undertone. I mean, the bottle is kind of purple, to be fair, but right here isn't. My concealer is more of like a, I almost want to say like an orange undertone. So I have a lot of blue in my face, a lot of blue and orange. This will cover me. You don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. Wet your sponge. I almost didn't wet my sponge, and I almost went with a dry one. Oh, I lost my lid. There it is. Okay. Go in with a wet one. Wring it out. Don't get it over your phone like I did. Wet spong. Stop. Okay. Back of your hand. About that much. Honestly, dare I say, probably a bit too much for what I'm covering. Take your concealer, anywhere you want to brighten, anywhere you want to cover. So if you have pimples, put it over that. You have a specific kind of case that you need to cover, because if you don't, I'm going to try and say this politely, but you'll get a 5 o'clock shadow. There's videos online that can teach you how to do it. I don't really know how to do it. Again, I don't have that. So you're going to probably have to find someone else to show you, or get one of your makeup friends, one of your friends that knows how to do makeup to show you, because I don't know how to do it. I really don't. This is like the best I could do for you. Okay, anyways, back to this. Assuming that you did that, or assuming that you don't have to do that, concealer, tiniest bit, spong, damp spong. You see how malleable this is? I have a dry one somewhere. You see how hard this is? You see the difference? Damp. Tiniest ittle bit. And you're going to like spread it out on your spunk. Can you even see that? I don't think you can. You're going to spread it out on your spunk, so it's not splotchy. Take it. Don't get right here. Okay? Do not get right here. Get right here. I probably could draw on my face to show you, but lightly tap this area. It is okay if you leave a line there. It's gonna be fine. You see how it's like kind of lightening, like the difference between, you see how it's kind of lightening? Some people don't use concealer for lightening. Some people just use it to conceal. That is fine. You can do that. If you want to do that, you can. I like to use mine to cover and brighten because my foundation leaves me as a one note. So instead of doing just one note, I do like to brighten certain areas of my face, like right here. Yeah, see, I messed up and kind of put a little concealer there. That's fine if you do. I don't do it there because, again, I have heavy eyelids, so it's gonna look really gross and patchy. But you see how it's kind of light now? That's what we want. I don't necessarily take it anywhere else. I might take it here, like right here, and kind of cover, because I'm very red right here. Honestly, I probably should have grabbed like a blue to do that, but I'm very red right there. And I also have a lot of like red areas. I don't know if you can really see, but I'm a very like red person. I just have a lot of like scars, like pimple scars. I really don't care about them. I just have them. You see, like this was way too much because that's all I do. But if you want, you could put it here. You could put concealer here. You could put it here. You can put it on your... I've seen people put it on their chin before. I've seen a lot of things. You can also, if you want, and if you mess up your eyebrows, go in and kind of trace your eyebrows with concealer. You've had your makeup done before. I don't know if they did that. I don't. Just because eyebrows are going to look feathered anyways. If it's too splotchy and too messy, then I probably will, like, go in and kind of, like, trace it. But for the most part, I don't. If you start to itch, like I am, because my septum gets very itchy around this kind of period, I would suggest using a spong, using your little spongy, your foundation spong, and just itch it. I use that a lot. I actually learned that in theater class. Take a spong and just itch it. It's nice. Like, tap it. It's nice. It's kind of a weird thing to mention, but it's just where I learned it. A lot of this stuff I've learned over the years. Anyways, do not set your face yet. If you have a liquid blush, do not set your face yet. Any liquid you have, use on liquid. So, I'm going to be using a liquid blush. If you have a liquid contour, do your contour now. I will show you how to do contour with a powder. I don't know how to do liquid contour, but it's like this. It's the same concept. I keep looking at myself instead of the camera. Sorry. So, hot tip. You can use the same lipstick that you use on your lips for your cheeks. For like blush. I barely put blush on. I actually gave away my blush to my mom. Anyways, I love NYX. I'm a huge NYX person. This is what I'm using. It's a pretty color. Smells like cupcakes. It's lingerie. I don't know what shade it's in. I don't even know. Oh, okay. Peak Show. This. I'm using Peak Show. My camera's reversed. That's not going to help you. But I'm using Peak Show. I love this color. It smells like cupcakes. It smells awesome. I mean, genuinely. It's also a really beautiful, like, purpley, pinky color. I love it so much. I don't know if y'all have NYX over there. For the love of God, get this. It's kind of pricey, but it's genuinely such a pretty color, and it's such a pretty... It's really nice. It's nice on the lips. It feels great. It's very... I didn't get my black lipstick out. Oops. It smells very nice. It's very texture. It's very like, if you have like textural issues, it's very like not that. It's not sensory overdrive like it is like something else would be. Anyways, hot tip. You can use lipstick on your cheeks for your blush to match. Put it on the back of your hand. You don't need a lot. Just a little bit. Take a finger. Little fingies. Again, make sure they're clean. Take a little bit. Just take a little bit. Make sure it's even though, so you're gonna kind of go around in a circle like we did with everything else. It's gonna look weird. I promise you, it does not at the end. Like I said, cream on cream. See? Blended. I don't use blush, but I will show you. Because maybe you do want to use blush. I'm not a big blush person. Maybe you are. You see how, like I said, it kind of brings that color back in. And if you ever do too much or you feel like it's too much, take your spong again and tap it to where you see fit. Again, same thing. If you can feel your cheekbones, put it on that. Assuming that's all the liquid you have. I'm going to make sure I'm not like creasing anywhere. You see, I'm creasing. If you're creasing, I don't know if you can see, but I'm creasing here. Take it, tap it. Tippy tap, tap, tap. I'm not creasing here, which is a surprise. Normally I am, but I'm not. I normally crease around my mouth because I talk a lot, as you can tell. I have hair on my face. So, next thing, not contour. Powder. You can do a couple different ways. I use a translucent powder. It's actually white. It's a white powder. I use it for my goth face. So that's why I have it. I use what I have. Not, I don't buy it. I don't buy more. I just use what I have. Hence why almost all my stuff is either Mary Kay or expired. I think the newest palette I have, or newest makeup item I have, is quite literally my foundation, and that was bought 2-3 years ago. So, all of my stuff is expired. Or hand-me-downs. Like, this is a hand-me-down. Or Avon. I forgot Avon exists. This is also a hand-me-down. I don't even... this is also a hand-me-down. I have hair on me. Okay, anyways, where's my powder puff? Hang on. I'm back. I had to go find my sponge. I lost it. Found it. I was sitting on it. Okay, so I did kind of crease a little. I fixed it, I think. Anyways, so white powder. You can use a translucent one. You can use a colored one. Really, you can use whatever you want. A little powder, just a little. Good job. Place it on the back of your hand. Like I said, evenly distribute, and you're gonna put it in areas. So if you're wanting a more dewy kind of, I don't know, not as like matte look, put it here. Put your powder there. You don't have to put it here. There is many different ways you can do makeup. Even if, like, obviously don't get a matte foundation if you want a dewy look. Go get a specific foundation for that. Yeah, there's different foundations. I'm even more pale. Don't put a lot of powder in areas. Like, once I'm done putting powder here, I'm probably gonna rub off some. Not rub off, but like, there's such thing as baking, and then there's such thing as setting. When I do my goth look, I bake. I'm gonna put it on my eyebrow too. I bake, which baking just means going in areas you're prone to crease or sweat and putting a lot of powder there. What I'm doing right now, and what we're doing right now, is called setting, which is taking a little bit of powder everywhere. I even put it on my eyes. I even put a little powder on my eyes. So, quickly, there's a reason I did not put any foundation, concealer, anything on my eyes, is because we're literally getting ready to put eyeshadow on there. You can use an eyelid primer. I don't. So, use whatever you want, though. I mean, honestly, people are going to tell you how to do it. Do whatever you want. And now that everywhere is sufficiently set and I am getting hair everywhere, we're gonna do our contour. You could take a powder blush right now and bring back that blushy color. But like I said, I'm not a big blush person. But if you were to take a blush to your face using water, I would probably use a brush like this. Get your blush on... you could also use eyeshadow as a blush, by the way. Fun fact. Get your blush on your... whatever brush. Get your blush on your brush. And you just kind of, just tap it, evenly distribute, and then tap it on. You can also streaky. You can also, do that if you want. I don't know these terms. I'm gonna go with contour now. I use a gray contour. I like looking dead, so I bring zero color to my face aside from contouring and blush now, but contouring and eyeshadow, and then my lips. That's the only thing that gets color. And even then, sometimes my lips are black. So I use a gray contour. This is actually an eyeshadow. This is an eyeshadow. I think I got it off Amazon. I don't know. I think I got it off Amazon. It's called, I don't know. Anyways, I think I got it off Amazon. Don't come at me. It's really hard to find contour, at least in the areas that I'm in, that are gray and that actually look good, because contour should be not neutral, but it shouldn't be warm. It should not be warm. It should not be kind of orangey red. It should be I don't know what the term would be, but a very dead color. I'm gonna use a gray contour with this dense brush. Dense. You see this? It's dense and it's angled. I use this to contour. I'll follow my natural line right here. You can even see it kind of right here. If you look in yourself, you can see where your natural lines are. Follow those. So I'm going to go right here. Bam. Then I'm going to go right here. A lot of the time, my foundation kind of ends very bad. It's very uneven. That's fine. If you're wanting to look more feminine, I'd probably start here. I'd probably slope it. I don't even think you can see what I'm doing, but slope it. I look like I'm mewing, but I'm not. I'm gonna do my contour. And I'm going in circles. Everything is kind of done in circles. I don't think I explained that with the cheeks, But everything is done in circles because it blends out nicer. When I was younger, I used to kind of square my jaw off more. Now I don't. You see the difference? I don't know. Okay, is there even a difference? I don't know. But I used to square my jaw off a lot when I was younger. Now I just kind of do whatever. But if you're wanting to square, you just kind of do this, that motion. So, but you're probably going to be wanting to feminize. So I'd probably go just in a nice slopey line cutting through the angle of your jaw. Like I said, circles. I almost forgot. Okay, so forehead. I do my forehead next. My earphones are covered in makeup. No. Okay, forehead. If you don't have a mile long forehead like I do, you probably don't have to do this step, but I do it just because I don't want a mile long forehead. I just take it and I do this. This is kind of where, like, if you have too brown of a, like, too warm of a brown for contour, it just looks like dirt. It doesn't look like, or like a contour that doesn't blend out easy, it just looks like dirt. I take a, like, rounded smudge brush. It's dense. It's still dense. And I'll follow it up with a, like, this is an eyeshadow brush, but I'll follow it up with, like, a kind of rounded, not as dense brush. And I'll follow my natural line. And then I'll blend it out. Once you're done with your contour, this would be about the time where you will clean your nostril piercing, just so it doesn't blend in. Next, I'll take it in my Cupid's bow, because I love a deep Cupid's bow. I love a deep Cupid's bow. Oh, I love them so much. And then I'll also contour right here. And kind of give myself like a bigger lip look. Like I said, blend, 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 blend here. You may be asking, oh, what about highlighter? Am I crooked? No. I fixed my camera, by the way. You may be asking, oh, what about highlighter? Raven, highlighter. Oh my god. We're gonna do it. Chill out. God. We're gonna do it. I just don't do it until I'm done with everything. I'm gonna go into our eyeshadow now. Where's my palette? Oh, actually, I need to get my lip. Okay, so we're gonna do our eyeshadow now. I had to grab something. Is this the brush I use? Yes. Okay, so, brush. Why is this here? Fluffy, not dense, rounded. Get kind of rounded. Can you even see that? I don't know if you can see that, but it's like rounded and it's big and it's fluffy. That. I'm gonna look really weird when I do makeup. When I do my eyelids. My eyelids. Again, Mary Kay. I don't know if you can get these colors, but stick very close to what I have. See this one? We're gonna use this one. It's like a, in person it looks a lot different. But this one, we're gonna use this one. It's a very beige gray color. It's very pinky in person. It's kind of pinky. I wonder if I could probably send you a picture and it probably look correct, but it's very pinky. It's kind of bluey. It's very, I don't know. It's a beige, but it's gray. It's cool tone. That's what I'm thinking of. Cool tone. Holy god, cool tone. That's what I was thinking of. Same thing with your contour. Cool tone. You're gonna take it, get a little on your brush. We don't have to do the same thing we did last time for it to. Oh, I got fall out of my mouth. We don't tap. Get the excess off. So we're gonna take it, and we're not gonna follow our exact crease. We're gonna follow our bone. We're gonna take it, put it all over our eyelid, and sweeping motions all over our eyelid. This is just a base. This just gives something for the rest of the eye colors to grab onto. I would not say this is like an everyday makeup look. I would say this is a, like, romantic look. If you want to, like, a romantic goth, I guess would be, or like vampire muse. I don't know. And you're going to take whatever is left and you're going to kind of flick it out. Don't have it be a lot. I don't even know if you can see this on camera. When you do your makeup, do not close your eyes and do it. Obviously close your eyes in some points, but look at yourself kind of like this. Relax your face, look at yourself. Look right at your eyes. That's going to give you the best way to do your makeup. So what I'm doing is I'm just looking at myself, and then wherever I want eyeshadow, I'm going to put it there. So like I said, we're going all over our lid. Wherever, so we're going to stop kind of like right here. Feel where your bone is. And wherever your orbital bone, wherever your bone starts, do not put it there. Like I said, sweeping motions. And then take it and flick it out. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. And like I said, at some points you will have to do this. Like if you want to get it over our eyelid, all over your eyelid, you're going to have to do this. But for the most part, if you're doing anything that like extends past your crease, close your lid. Bam. Do the same thing on the other eye. It's going to be kind of harder to do it on your other eye, I know. Trust me, I've been doing this for years. It's kind of weird to do it on your other eye. Keep a very loose grip on your brushes this whole time on your eyelid. Keep a very loose hold. I know I'm going to switch between like a very control hold and a very uncontrolled. That's not the term for it, but a very loose and a very tight. There it is. I know I'm going to switch between them, but keep a very loose one. No matter what I do, keep a very loose one. And like I said, flick it out a little. Not a lot, just a little. Look at yourself dead on and do it. And you're going to flick it out wherever your corner of your eye is. So, I didn't really do the corner of my eye right here, but you're going to kind of flick it out from here. Or at least go on your eyelid and do it. My eyelids kind of have a different pudginess level. So, I kind of do them both differently. Yours may also have a different pudgy level, but mine definitely does. Bam. First step done. If you made it this far, you're doing great. Next. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to get these palettes anymore because they're very, very old. I'd say probably when I was in middle school. So, like, the 2016, 2015 maybe? I don't know if you'll be able to get these palettes still. Aside from the point. Take I don't even know where this is from. Probably Mary Kay if I had to guess. But, again, a smaller, rounded, fluffy brush. Whatever color you have, that gray, I'm adjusting. Whatever color you have, that gray one that we used first, take a slightly deeper one. So, like, I'm going to be using this one. Okay, let me break my palette. My palette is broken, so if it falls, I'm sorry. But take, like, this. Take something. It's actually a lot darker in person, but it also could just be the way I'm sitting. But take a slightly deeper one. I use a neutral brown. I wouldn't even say this is a neutral. This is probably a warm brown, but I take a neutral brown. And fix my palette. You take a little bit, tap off the excess. You can swirl it in there. You can tap. Don't dig your brush into your palettes. That's how you ruin them. For this, ignore the advice that I just said earlier. Lean. Okay, double chin. Lean back slightly. And feel for your bone. Wherever your bone is, put your eyeshadow there. Sweeping, light, hold. Sweeping motions. And you're going to slowly bring it up. And whatever excess product you have, flick it out. Take the same brush from before. And you're going to continuously use this brush to blend. Not sweeping. Little circles. You see what I'm doing here? Little circles. Listen, it looks bad on camera, but in person, you saw it. You saw it. It looks good. I swear. If you mess up anywhere, take your spong. And just ka-chow. Fix it. Tap it. Swipe it. Whatever you want to do. This is the only time I say swipe. But like, if you think it's too dark out here, fix it. Do it. You can see I actually do use this to blend. It's actually really genius. You're supposed to take a wet sponge though. Dry sponge. You're supposed to do it with a dry sponge. Do I do a dry sponge? No. Anyways, like I said, blend. This isn't the brush from before. We're taking that same brush and just reapplying where I think it needs to go. Listen, I know how it looks right here. We're gonna add stuff. Like I said, light hold, blend. Same thing on the other eye. Look back slightly. This is the wrong brush. Ignore what I just did. If you do that, and you happen to use the wrong brush, or if your brush already has color in it, because you can reuse brushes for different steps. Like for these 2 steps, you could use the same brush if you want. Take a little micellar water on your paper towel, whatever you want to use, and just swirl it on there until it's clean and no color comes back. I'm a little dumb and didn't use the right color or brush. I didn't use the right color on this brush, so we're going to change it. Okay. And just like with your face, it's going to leave a residue on your brush. Just do this until it doesn't come back any like weird wetness. Okay, don't do it again. Where'd my brush go? I swear to God, I keep losing things. Don't do makeup on your bed. I can't. Where did I put it? Oh, good lord. Okay, it's right here. We're gonna take it, light, and same thing, lean back slightly. Oh, like, kind of stretch out your eyelids, and wherever you feel that bone, you're gonna put them. And then, you're gonna look forward, and whatever excess product, good job. This eye's ending up a lot better than this one. Like, in person, this one looks a lot better. And like I said, same brush from before. Blend it out, little circles, light hold, light hold, and blend. If you need to do a second layer, you can. Just do it like it has a little shadow on it. If you see any weird like splotchiness where your pudginess is, where your pudgy eyebrow is, where your like pudgy fat is on your eyelid, put it over it. It's fine. Put makeup over it. It'll be okay. Ka-chow. See, this one looks a lot better than this one. Like, even in person, this one looks a lot better. Okay. Next thing. Take a black. Or an even darker brown, if you want. You can stop here, and it'd be fine. You could stop here, do an eyeliner, and this could be like a really cute... I don't know what you'd do this for, but it could be really cute everyday look if you want. If you're wanting to do that kind of style every day. I do a different style, so I'm fixing right here because I think it doesn't look good. Yeah, looks better. Even in person, it looks bad. Okay. Take a black camera. Take a black, and you're going same brush. Well, I don't even think you can see that, but like, you know what I'm trying to do. I look bad. I look crazy. I'm not even centered, am I? I don't think I'm centered. I look weird. Okay. I think I fixed it. Sorry. I'm very picky about my camera angles. Anyways. So you're gonna take a black, swirl it in there a little. I'm going in with this black. This is my specific eyeshadow black. So that way I don't like cross-contaminate between my lip and my eye. Or my eyebrows. Do not swipe this one. Same place you put your previous color. Tap it. Tap, tap, tap. Take your blending brush. I lose everything. I'd lose my head if it was not attached to me. Dear Lord have mercy. Where? Open my eyes. Where is it? Whoa. I may have to hit pause. Hey, it's in my hand. Okay. It's in my hand. Aha. Now we're going to take that same brush and we're just going to blend it out like before. Taking any extra and taking it on the outside. Like I said, light grasp and little circles. If you think you've messed up anywhere, take your sponge and fix it. Ain't that big of a deal. It's fixable. Same thing on the other eye. My eyes never look even. Lean back. Don't go all the way. Just kind of stop. Like right here, I guess. I don't even know how I would describe that. But anyways. Bam. You see, this eye looks way better. What am I doing with my life? Lightly blend it. Or not lightly, but like blend it. Lightly hold and blend. Grab a denser, fluffy, kind of round oval. I don't even know how you would describe that shape, but like a round, dense blending brush. I don't know, it says shader, so grab like a shader brush. I don't know. I know you don't know these terms, I'm sorry. And you're going to take, again, these palettes are like old, so you're gonna take this color. It's like a purple, kind of pinky. Not this one, but this one. Take a color like this. Not a lot. This color is a lot. This color is very pigmented. Take just like the tiniest bit, tap off the rest, and like with the black, well, I guess not with the black, but like before with some of the other shades, lightly put it on. And now you have like a slight kind of purplish tinge. If you want to add more, you can. Now, because of how dark this color is, keep it to where your black is. Don't go above where your black is, otherwise it's gonna kind of look dark now, like everywhere. Yeah, I don't know why this eye looks so weird. Maybe it's just because of how far out it is, but my eyes never end up looking the same, and yours don't have to. Take it and just keep it to where that black is. Just kind of following that shape. It's gonna look like your eyes are kind of bruised. They're not, it's fine. Don't get any on your eyelid. You see how I kept all the colors off my eyelid? We're leaving it like that. It's supposed to be like that. It's called a cut crease, but we're not actually cutting the crease. It's more of a simplified version, I guess, where you just leave the color off. And that's how you do the eyeshadow. We're not done completely. We gotta do our waterline. We gotta do our under eye. I forgot about that. So, I need to clean this brush, because I use every single color on this brush. Take a, like, almost pencil brush. I don't even know what this would be called. I get most of my brushes from Notoriously Morbid. They're a goth brand. It's backwards. Why am I showing you? They're a goth brand in America. I don't know if they ship international, but I love Notoriously Morbid. They have their own makeup, but they do sell... They're kind of like a joint company, I guess would be the term for it. Like, they sell stuff from, like, Killstar and stuff, so... I don't know, but they have their own makeup. They do have their own makeup. So I use from Notoriously Morbid, and I... Get out of my way. I use like a really, really dense, round, straight brush. Can you even tell? But it's like really, really dense. It's very dense, and I use a small one. I use a small one on my waterline. My septum gets so itchy during makeup. I'm gonna take that that same shade from before, this one. I'm going to put a little on my brush. Tap off the excess. Where is my... Oh my god. It's so itchy. I'm using the wrong side. Like I said, my septum gets so itchy during this process. So, I'm just gonna go straight out. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but kind of go straight out right here. Don't connect them. We're gonna put our eyeliner there, so it's not gonna show. And then I'm gonna kind of follow my lash line to kind of right here. Like a little past my iris. And I'm just gonna kind of do that. And then I'm going to take my blender brush from the top of the eyelid and blend it out. This is why I said don't put any makeup kind of on that, kind of right here. Just because we're going to put eyeshadow there and it's going to cover it. Like, there's no need. Same thing on the other eye. Take it straight out. Like I said, my eye has different pudginess levels. Both of them are very different. So, and you're going to keep right here, even with our lightest shade, very close to the eye. You don't want to like drag it all the way out. You're going to keep it very close. And then we're going to blend like before. And then we'll take that second color that we used. I have a weird side profile. We're going to take that second color, this one. Put it on our brush a little. Tap off excess. And we're not going to go the same path that we took with our first shade. We're going to keep it very... I mean, we're going to take the same path, but we're not going to go out as far. So we're going to keep it very kind of in. Keep it very short. Don't go all the way out and don't go all the way in, I guess would be the word. Same thing on the other eye. Don't go all the way out. Keep it very close to the eye. Keep it very close to the corner is the term. Take your blender brush again. And we're just going to blend it out. Light hold. I know I've been doing a not so light hold, but light hold, please. You're going to blend it like before. It looks very dark and deep on camera. It's actually not. It's very light in person. It also depends on what kind of eyeshadow you're using. So if you're using a lighter one than me, it's going to look different. Take that black or whatever third color you used and put it only in the corner. You see where it is? Only there. Only in the corner. And we're going to take that blending brush. Oh no. Take that blending brush and blend. Don't blend a lot, just a little. You see how I drug it out too much right there? Don't do that. And we're just gonna blend. I probably did mess this up a little, but it's okay. So I'm gonna kind of rub the black off a little on that brush, and I'm going to get my purple now, or whatever kind of purple you use. Because mine is darker than because mine is dark, again, I'm going to keep it to where that black is. Just so that black kind of has a purplish hue. I don't know who Hugh is, but we need like a purple version of him. Okay, and like before, blend, blend, blend. Yeah, I'm going too far out. I have to fix this eye. Where's my... There. And like I said, if you mess up, take your spong. It doesn't look like it's working on camera, but it is. I promise. It's just going to take a couple taps. And then go back in. Blend to where you want it to be. Oh, this is all based on personal preference. So if you do kind of... I don't know why I said like do like that. But if you do kind of want a more... out to out, you can do that. If you want a more up, you can do that. I keep mine very out just because it's easier to do that on pudgy eyelids. I forgot what they're called, but I always just call them pudgy eyelids. There is an actual term for it, but I don't remember what. Okay, so that's done. Next is my least favorite part to do on camera or in front of anyone. Eyeliner. Liquid eyeliner. I use liquid eyeliner. Again, this is NYX. I use NYX Epic Ink Liner. Like professional. NYX is really good. I love NYX. It's kind of pricey, so use whatever liquid eyeliner you have. I have a bunch of different ones. I have a gazillion. I swear I have a gazillion. Eyeliner is so tough. So if you mess up, it's fine. It's the same thing with the eyebrows. We're not going for twins. We're going for sisters. If you like a smaller wing, that's fine. Do a smaller wing. I love a big wing. I love a big dramatic wing. I'm a big dramatic person. That's why my goth makeup is so big. I don't think I have a picture of my goth makeup, but like, I probably do somewhere. Anyways. Eyeliner is the scariest part. But you will be fine. You can do it. Tiny little mirror. Oh god, I probably just blinded you. Tiny mirror. Can you see myself? Tiny mirror. You're gonna look at yourself, and wherever we didn't put... This is gonna be really hard to explain. This is gonna be weird. I may zoom into this part, but I don't know if you can see, but our eyelid kind of extends a little further. So we're gonna... Some people will tell you to follow your top line. It's gonna look weird if you do that. Follow your bottom line. Come... Your, like, bottom eyelid. Come out a little. I don't know if you can see, like, do that. Like, come out a little. And then from there, you're gonna go diagonal. Oh god, did I just mark my nose? I did. I marked my nose. It's okay. Some people like their eyeliner completely straight. Some people like it curved. I do mine slightly curved, but I always mess it up. So, and just like that, do that. I don't know if you can see me, but do that. So when you relax and look straight, it looks weird. Maybe don't slightly curve at me. I feel under pressure now because I have to record this. So, I don't think I like how long it is, but it's okay. I'll fix it. So instead of following it to all the way to our line, we have to do it a little differently. So you see that? It looks weird. I kind of go straight a little. Where that pudginess is, I go straight a little. I don't know if you can tell. I don't think you can. Maybe if I like... But like, I go straight a little. Once I get to like where that like rounded piece is, I go straight. Just so it doesn't look so weird. Yeah, see, like that I'm kind of happy with. And then wherever this ended, I'll bring it out a little. See? I'll bring it out a little while eyelids are creasing. And then you're gonna bring it diagonally down. Okay, you see that? Diagonally. This makeup is specialized for pudgy eyelids because I have them. We're gonna let that dry down a bit. I like to work on one eye at a time because it's frustrating. Over half of my palettes are broken, so I take a lid and I just kind of fan it. You can use whatever you want. Hell, you could get like a hand fan and do it like that, but this is how I do it. You can even take like a non-broken palette and do it. Do whatever you want. This is up to you. Like I said, I do one eye at a time because it's frustrating. Do I actually like that? Yeah, it's okay. I keep psyching myself out. And this part is scary. You see kind of how I followed that like inner ridge on my eye and it smudged? Great. You see how I kind of followed that inner line? Do that. So when you come... I don't know how to explain this. Kind of come out like that a little. And then there is a little ridge. I think you can kind of see it, but there is a little ridge that connects to your bottom line. Follow that to connect it. I messed up mine. It's okay. And just come out a little bit. I don't know how people talk and do eyeliner at the same time. Ah, it's smudged! No! It's smudged! Oh! It's okay if it smudges. It's fine. I'm just gonna take this and just go with it. Honestly, I don't even know what you would do in this situation. This is why I hate eyeliner. I love doing it, Oh my god. I love having it on, but geez. Okay. Next, we're going to connect this inner corner to this line right here. Go straight across, follow your lash line. Don't go on your lash line, but follow it. I don't even know if you could see me do this, but... Bam. See what I did there? Don't go on your lash line. Go above it. And then we're going to kind of curve it to connect so it doesn't look weird. Ah! Don't open your eye fully during this process. You will smudge it on the rest of your eyelid. So just kind of guess how you need to do the like connection. Or not connection, but the little curve. Dry it and then see if you need to fix it. Don't worry about filling this in. We're gonna fill it in. Chill out. God, chill. Again, like I said, you're gonna see some weird angles from me. So you see how mine connects very nicely in person? Camera doesn't do good. See, like, that, like, it connects very well. Now we're going to fill in, follow your lash line. Don't go on it, don't go in it, just go kind of above it. Be very gentle when filling the wing out. If you want to do a smaller wing, you're more than welcome to. Just look up stuff for like pudgy eyelids, or I could just show you how, honestly. Don't open your eyes again. Do a little dry, fan it out. I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut that out or not. I probably will have to speed some of this up. I'm sorry, I don't know how, but I just got like makeup in my fingernail. Okay, I'm finished with the eyeliner now. If you've done it, good job. You made it to this far. You've done an amazing job so far. Now this is where we might differ. I don't know if you want to put anything in your eye. Kind of waterline. Like this right here. I don't know if you want to put anything there. You don't have to. Do whatever's comfortable. But I'm going to take that same stick I did with my eyebrows. I'm going to put it in my water. My waterline. You know what a waterline is. I don't have to explain that to you. You're not a child. So I'm going to take my powder puff, just so I don't ruin my base. And looking at myself, I'm going to put a little bit in my waterline. Make sure you have a thing that is good for your waterline, that's literally made for your waterline, because if not, you can go blind. It should, like, eyeliner, pencil, or like eyeliner, I know there's specific ones. I don't know what they'd be called. Do I have a specific one? Yes, but it's literally just called eyeliner, and it's by Maybelline, so it's literally just an eyeliner stick, and it's by Maybelline, so I don't know if I should be telling you my products that I'm using. You have a kit, I think. If not, I can give you good stuff. I can, like, tell you the good stuff. You're in Australia, so I'm like, I don't know what y'all get over there. A lot of my stuff is, like, drugstore, so, except for NYX. I think NYX is, like, I think they're still drugstore. Anyways, yeah. We're gonna ignore this eye. Focus on this eye. It looks a lot better, right? Way better. If you want a thinner eye wing, you can do that. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, mascara. So, where did I put it? I lose everything. I like. Where the? Oh. So we're gonna do mascara now. Mascara will depend on what you have and what you want to achieve. I have a eyelash curler. Honestly, my eyelashes are already pretty like curly, but I still put it on anyways. Do your curler before you put your mascara on. Why? I don't know. I was just told to do that. That's just what I do. So, I don't know. Do what you want. But you're going to put it against your eyelid. Get all your eyelashes in there that you can. And don't squeeze too tight, but just light little presses against your eye. Don't press too hard on your eyelid either. On your eyelashes. Don't press too hard on your eyelid either, because it'll rub off your makeup. Your mascara, sorry. And starting on the outer corner, press on your eyelashes a little, kind of wiggle wiggle, and then go up. Same thing right here. Wiggle wiggle, blink and go up. This is how I was taught mascara. I used to do mascara all the time when I was younger. I kind of don't do it as much anymore. Normally I just kind of stick to my falsies. I don't know if you can really see those lashes now. But like I said, wiggle wiggle and blink. Don't put too much on, or it's going to like get on the rest of your eyelid. I don't even think you can see my eyelashes. Oh, you can in person. Okay. For bottom, it's going to be a little different. Kind of like before, you're going to put it at the base of your... Hello? Kind of like before, you're going to place it at the base of your lashes and wiggle wiggle, pull down. Only do that once per section. Wiggle wiggle, pull down. Wiggle wiggle, pull down. You see that? Just how I did it. Don't put too much on, or it's going to do that like weird smudgy effect. If you have kind of like your lashes clumped, it's fine. I just kind of brush mine out. You can do it if you want. Like you can have like a little clumpy look if you want. I am not the biggest fan of spike lashes, but everyone's different in their makeup, and that's fine. So that's your mascara, and that's the eyes. I did kind of mess up a little. Dry your eyeliner before you open your eye. Otherwise, you'll end up with like a splotchiness. Also, I did kind of put too much mascara on the bottom. Man, this is a horrible angle. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't put that in. Okay, and then there's the eyes. That's it. Maybe I stand up and I don't look too bad. That's the eyes. We're not done. We still have to do lips. So for lips, take a clean... It doesn't have to be like clean, but take like a new side of your towel or whatever you're using. And like clean it off. Take some makeup remover, whatever you use. Clean your lips off. So we're going to do our lips now. You could line your lips, and I will teach you how. Or you could just do your lip color and be done. That's all. But if you do want to line your lips, come follow along. You need a very specific brush for lining your lips, just because of how they look. So I use a like flat liner brush. It's called a waterline liner. I would not use this in your waterline. I would not use a brush in your waterline. I do not think that's a good idea, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it means like waterline on the outside, but like in your actual waterline, I would not suggest that. Use like a flat eyeliner brush. I don't know why it's... Okay, anyways. Flat eyeliner brush. I don't know why it's kind of crooked, but leave it. I use a black lipstick. I clear my mouth. I use a black lipstick. That's what I use. I don't have any lip liner. Honestly, I really don't think it's needed. If you want to line your lips, I mean, maybe it is, but I'm going to take a little on my brush. Not a lot. Don't load it, but just a little. You see that? You can't. Never mind. It's all black. So, on lips, it's very common to see two different lines. Your color, and then like a lip line. I don't know. Can you tell what I'm looking at here? That's that. So there's different kind of shapes you can get for your lips. I just follow my natural one. I'll see kind of where I put it on that actual line. Not my color line, but my second line. That's where I put it. Now, if you're overlining, follow the color in the corner. See how I did that? right on where that color is. Open your mouth when you do it. Trust me, it's gonna help you. Open your mouth, and then from there you're gonna follow that line. That second line where the color does not go to. There. You're just gonna follow it all the way up. If you mess up, it's okay. See? Okay, so for the bottom line, we're gonna follow the same steps. Go on that second line in the middle. See? Right there. And then kind of do this. Kind of stretch your lip out and follow in the corner that little color line. See? And then you're gonna follow the second line. Okay. They're definitely uneven. They're definitely very wrong, and that's okay. There is a trick you can do. You can get a concealer brush. Is it this one? Concealer brush. See that? It's got color on it. Ignore that. Take your concealer, a little bit on the back of your hand, just a tiny bit. And this is the only time we will break our rule of no wet on powder. Take that color, take that pigment, take that concealer, take the concealer, get it on your brush. Get it on your brush, kind of like evenly spread it out on your brush. And you're going to fix where you messed up. So my lips are uneven, so I'm going to fix there. See how I fixed that? Just like that. Oh, it's okay. So you can take powder and fix it if you want. Kind of like pat it down, like I probably will. I'll probably take a little bit of powder, close it, so it's still, and then put where concealer was. Put where I can put the concealer. And I'll wipe it away. See? And now I can fix it. If I think I need a second layer, I can go in and make a second layer. Okay. See how it's fixed? I definitely do need to go back in and reline, but I'm going to take a little bit of that powder again that I set my face with and set the concealer right there. Now wipe it away. And there you go, you fixed it. If you need a reline, like if you took too much off, do it, it's fine. So that's done. Take whatever is remaining on your brush, and you're kind of going to like blend out the like edges. Not the whole line, don't cover your entire lip, kind of blend out the edges a little. If your lip's a little dry when you do this, it's fine. Kind of blend out the edges, or at least thicken the line up if you want. Take a black, take a black, put it on your finger. Wherever your lip line is, put it there. You don't have to be very even about it, just don't get it on your base. So it kind of just sets it, and it'll also be easier for your lipstick to kind of blend with it. At least that's what I found. Take your lipstick. I was thinking. Okay, take your lipstick. Get a little bit on the brush. Do not touch the black right now. Just go on the inside where there is no black. You'll see why. Okay. Bam. Now we're going to blend it. We didn't want to get black everywhere else, so we're going to blend it now. You're going to take the tip of your brush, and you're going to kind of like put that lipstick on top of that and just blend it out. Kind of like how we did with the brushes, with the eyeshadow, but with lipstick. It's okay, it's a little messy, it's gonna happen. And you're gonna press them together. Bam! Done. Lipstick? Done. Take your eyeliner now, or take a liquid black. If I can find my eyeliner. That is not an eyeliner. Take your eyeliner now, or liquid black. We're gonna make corners. Open your mouth slightly. Wherever your corner is, put a little line, a small line right there. When I say small, I mean small. And then you're gonna connect it to your lips. See? This is, only do this if you're doing a black liner though. If you aren't doing a black lip liner, don't do this. Just take your lip liner and do the same thing with a like really thin brush. Try and get them even as possible. When you do your like attaching, open your mouth slightly so you don't kind of like get it all weird. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Bam. Like I said, if you don't do a black liner, don't do this. Do it like in your color, whatever lip liner you're doing or whatever lipstick you're doing. It just kind of gives a wider mouth effect. We're almost there. Almost. Last step. Sort of. Right now is when I would say put your setting spray on. So when you go to do your setting spray, hold it, follow the instructions, but hold it like, I don't know, 6 inches away from your face, 2 inches, I don't know. Hold it like half arm's distance. Close your eyes, hold your breath. 1, 2, 3. Do not open your eyes. Do not open your mouth. Leave your face exactly how it is. You can breathe. Don't breathe when you spray it, but you can breathe afterwards. Fan it. Make sure it's dry, because it'll reactivate anything that's wet. So fan it, get a little hand fan, get a little like line, get a lid, whatever you want to do, and just fan it. Make sure it's dry, so when you open your eyes, it doesn't crease, or so when you start talking, it doesn't crease. Once you've done that, it takes like 30 seconds to dry. 30 to like honestly, however much you spray, it's going to take like 30 seconds. Did I say 30 minutes? 30 seconds. I'm sorry. It'll take like honestly 30 seconds to dry. So once it's dry, open your eyes. You can start breathing, start talking, whatever. Take your highlighter. I use Wet n Wild Chameleon. And I don't know if there is a shade. Oh, Venus Swing. I use Venus Swing and Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome. I take a nice fluffy rounded brush. I tap a little just to make sure it's even. Tap the excess off. Any high point you have, put it there. So your cheekbones. I put it on my nose. And then I put it right here on my Cupid's bow. A little bit of a highlighter blindness. Oh god, okay. I forgot about the there's one more step on the eyelids I forgot. You can still do it after setting spray though, it doesn't matter. So I like to put a little white on my brow bone. You can do a highlighter. Just take that highlighter from before that you're using, do the same step. I know for a fact you have one of these. These are packers. These are like eyeshadow packers. If you're wanting to do what I'm doing, take a white. I'm taking a white. This is a really light blue. I don't know. Yeah, take a white. This is from Avon, so take a white. Tap on any excess. Put it right where your brow bone right here is, under your eyebrow, wherever your orbital bone is, and blend it out. See how it kind of gives you a highlight? You can do this with your actual highlighter. I do it with a white, just because I don't want any glare falling in my eye. And now, you're done. You can put highlighter anywhere else you want. You can put it on your brow bone. Brow bone. You put it on your brow bone. You can put it anywhere. You put it on your chin. Put it anywhere you want. Any high point you have that will have shading, you'll put it there. I have a double chin. Yeah. I'm trying to... I keep fucking ramming my finger into this shit. So, any high point you have, you'll put it there. You don't need a setting. You don't need to, like, set spray. You don't need to use setting spray after you use your highlighter. You'll be fine. Over half these angles are going to be really bad. My phone sits up really weird sometimes. So, you're done now. You can wipe it off. Honestly, how you take it off is all depending on you. I like to use a cleansing thing. I like to use this. I do need more. Shut up. I use Garnier's micellar cleansing water, and then once I'm done with that, I'll make sure my face is dry. I'll go in with a toner afterwards. I use the Dickinson's toner. So, it's like a rose kind of water toner. It's really nice. I like it. My face reacts really well to it. So, you're done now. Woo. Oh! If you want, I also do this a lot, but this, I tend to be very not blind with it, but I tend to do it, like, heavily. I do it a lot. I put a lot more than what I probably should. So I'm gonna kind of leave this as like if you want, I'll take a nice kind of shimmer color. I'll take it on my finger or on like one of those packing brushes, and I'll put it on my inner corner, just so it kind of brightens it up a bit. I don't know if that actually worked, but just so it kind of brightens it up a bit. I don't know if you can really tell a difference on camera, but you can in person. I just kind of want to give like a nice little like shade in the inner corner, just so it doesn't look so like, I don't know what the term is, but yeah. So that's all now. There probably is a couple other things that you could do, like, I don't know, you can apply body glitter, or, I don't know what else you want to put. You can change up colors, you can change up your lip color, you don't have to put lip liner, you can literally do anything you want. This is like one of the more like customizable makeups I have. I do like really heavy looks, very black, very dark, very red looks. I do a lot more purple than I do red, but the wings are very heavy for me. I do love a heavy wing, and I love big wings. So like this eye is fine. This eye I kind of messed it up a little bit. But yeah, so that's all. I'm gonna stop yapping now. I don't know how to end this. How do beauty gurus end this? Bye, I guess? I don't know. See ya?